Hey guys, my name is Beverly and I'm going to be doing another pregnancy update. Today I'm going to be talking about my weeks 24 and 25. Week 24 was a really big week. We had our gender reveal party and that's when we announced it to all our friends and all our family. Just my husband and I, knew the gender already that we found out at the 20-week appointment. But we wanted to wait and kind of just do like a get together party for, like I said, friends and family. So we are having a boy, which is really exciting. I was leaning toward wanting a boy and my husband was leaning toward wanting a girl, which was funny because normally it's the opposite. With most couples, I would assume like a guy would want a boy and a woman would want a little girl. So anyways, we're really happy. Everything is healthy and happy and I'm feeling good. So we're just really excited, and now that we officially told everyone, we announced it on like social media, and like I said, we had a gender reveal party. And so I think I'm going to do a separate video kind of with like photos and some videos of the gender reveal party in case anybody wants to see it and get ideas. So something else that happened in week 24 was I had an OB appointment, and so at that point I was still going every 4 weeks. So at week 24, they just kind of, I'm looking at my notes again, at the 24-week appointment, they just do like everything the same as the general stuff. Like they do your blood pressure, they do the heart rate, they'll check on your stomach, they do like your weight, blood pressure, I think I just said that, and kind of see if anything's changed, basically just to update like your personal system on their system, but for my personal information. And then the OB, our doctor, will come in and she just asks like how I'm feeling or anything has changed, and if I have any questions I ask her then and she answers for me. And then she also just kind of went over what would happen at the next appointment, which would be my 28-week appointment, which would be my last appointment that I go every 4 weeks. And so after that, I will start to go every 2 weeks, she said. So she just said at my 20-week appointment or 28-week appointment, that would be next week, I also would get the glucose test, which is the test if you're like diabetic. So that'll be really important for my next appointment. And then like I said, she just told me that next time I come after that, it would be every 2 weeks. And then I think when I get to like the last month, around like 36 weeks, I'll come once a week because it's so close to the due date. So anyways, the 24-week appointment went well. The heart rate was good, within range. It has been every single appointment, thank God. So everything's healthy with myself, with the baby, and everything's going good. So also in the 24-week, I started to feel like heartburn. Like every time I would eat, like a few hours later, I would just get like this burning sensation right here in my throat. And it started like the last time I think I did an update, but it kind of, thankfully, it had faded away within the 24-week. During my 24th week, it kind of like faded away. I don't remember what day exactly, but I just remember it was during my 24 week. So that's really good. I think since then, like in the last week or so, I've only got it like once. And I think it was because I ate something that was like too heavy, basically. So I'm not sure if it was something I was eating at the time or if it was something that was changing within my body. I'm not exactly sure, but thankfully that has pretty much gone away. And like I said, I had never got heartburn before, so that was just something new I had to deal with. Also, I just remember being really tired that week. I mean, I'm a little more tired all the time, but like I just remember like there was a lot going on. Of course, we had the gender reveal party, so there was a lot of like prep work and like day of work to do for that, like setting everything up, like the banner, the flowers on all the tables, putting all the food, the cake and the cupcakes and like all the decorations and the pictures and the books. And I mean, if you've been to a party like a baby shower, gender reveal, you know what it is. So it's just a lot of work, and we actually had it on Sunday, which was for my husband's work schedule, just to kind of work with that. And so it was a lot because Sundays are typically like my day to rest. Like I don't work, I usually don't have anywhere to go and do, I usually don't have any type of like cleaning or anything really I have to go and do. So that was like the one day I normally rest. And so instead of resting, I had the gender reveal party, which was a lot of work. Like, we went to the building to set everything up, which took a couple hours, and then came back home. I got like my hair and makeup and got everything like us ready, and we took over some last minute things, and then we went back again like an hour or so before it was to start. And so, and it was only a couple hours, the actual party, but it just seemed like that day was a very exhausting day, which it was. There, you know, we had to put everything away and tear everything down and load everything back up and then bring it home and then unload it. I mean, it's like normal if you have any kind of like party, baby shower, gender reveal, or whatever. But I just remember being very, very tired. So week 24 was a big week. And also I started planning our trip. Excuse me. Because the next week we were going to go to Nashville, Tennessee. So that was really exciting. So I was planning a trip, just kind of like picturing where we were going to go and figure out places to go and see and do and go out to eat and just what we were going to do on the trip, just kind of planning it out. And so I had that on my mind, and I had the gender reveal party, and I also had my 24-week appointment. So it was just a good week, but very busy week, so obviously I felt a little more tired than normal. Also, in my 24 week, I knew, like I said, we were going to Nashville, so I wanted to get some new clothes, because at that point I had literally basically bought hardly any maternity. I think I bought like leggings, my Spanx leggings that I love, and I think I had bought one pair of like cropped jeans that were maternity, and honestly, I think that's it. Like, I hadn't really hardly bought anything. I mean, I could still wear dresses and a lot of shirts that are longer and things like that, but I hadn't bought like maternity clothes necessarily at that point. So I knew we were going on a trip, so I bought some maternity clothes, and I went to the motherhood store, which is in my town. It's pretty close, not too far. And I kind of just wanted to look around, because I knew that that's the only store that's in my area that has maternity beside like Target or something like that. Like, it's strictly just maternity clothes, so I knew I would be able to find something there for the trip. And it's super, super hot here still, so a lot of stores are getting ready for like fall and winter, but it's still like super, super hot here in Florida. And so I looked up the weather for Nashville, and it was pretty much the same, a little bit cooler, like 5-6 degrees cooler, but I know they don't have as much humidity, but it was still like in the 80s, and like one day I think it got to like 90 even. So anyways, I got some clothes at the motherhood, I think it's called Motherhood Maternity Store. And so I wanted some summer clothes. Like I said, they were already starting to put fall out. I'm not sure why, but they did have some cute summer stuff, and I ended up getting a lot of stuff on sale, which was nice. So I knew I wanted to get some shorts, because it's still going to be hot here for a long time. So I got these white shorts. Let's see the brand. I believe it is, okay, it's the Motherhood Maternity brand, like their own brand. It's just white kind of denim shorts. They're not super short, like you can unroll them, but they kind of have that rolled up style to them. Pockets in the back, like this. And then obviously the band for like the stomach area. And obviously the band for like the stomach area, which is nice. And then it has like fake pockets. So they look like pockets, but obviously there's nothing there, and obviously there's no like zipper buttons or anything like that. So this is pretty much what they look like. They're really, really comfortable. They're really easy to wear. They're just like regular jeans. They don't feel like they're difficult or anything like that just because you're pregnant, but that's why they obviously have like the waistband like this. So I really like them. And then I wanted to get some regular shorts, just like jean looking shorts. And so I got these. These are the Jessica Simpson brand at Motherhood store. So they're denim, kind of have the frayed bottom, and it kind of has like a tear on the side. So the front is a hair shorter than the back, which is nice because I don't like really short shorts anyways. And so what's different about, so this is the back, this is the front. So what's different about these is they actually do have pockets like real pockets in the front. There's no obviously zipper or buttons or anything like that. But the band on these, instead of having like the high waistband like those did, and a lot of the other pants and leggings I've got, it just has kind of like a stretchy waistband that's just not that thick. So it doesn't go like over your stomach, it kind of goes under your stomach, which is different. It didn't really bother me when I was trying it on. It was a little, I don't know, it was different feeling because now that I've been wearing like leggings and like a couple pairs of jeans and stuff that are maternity, I'm used to wearing things higher up, like over my bump now. So this was kind of different because it was like regular jeans, because it goes under the bump. But they're cute. I like them. And I even thought about, like for the first couple months after the baby, it would be nice because they won't be like so high up, but they'll still be stretchy. So I'll also have room. So those are really nice. And then I normally wouldn't buy something like this, but I think it was like really, really on sale, and I just thought it was something cute for like summer, springtime, like I said, because it's still hot here. But these are pants, so it's a different color, and like they're jean material, and they go all the way down. They're not like past your ankle. I would say they hit like right at your ankle, so I just kind of been rolling them up, kind of like the cropped look. But they have pockets on the side, the back. And then they have actual pockets in the front. And of course it has the waistband like a lot of the maternity clothes do. And this is the Motherhood brand as well. And I remember this is a medium in this. And I remember this feeling kind of big, like around like the butt and like the hips, the top part here. It just felt very loose. Like after I was walking for a little while, I remember having to kind of like pull it up. So that must run big because the Jessica Simpson ones are medium as well, and they fit me fine. So I think Motherhood must run a little bit big. So as far as shirts, because my shirts have been getting too short, like they still fit me in the arms and like width wise, but they're just not long enough anymore because like your stomach shows like farther down. Like your bump, and so you need shirts that are longer, especially if you have maternity shorts or pants, because you can kind of see that the band that's on these. So I didn't want anyone to see that, of course. So anyway, so I got some couple maternity shirts. This is Jessica Simpson, size medium, and it just kind of has like the crisscross detail in the front and the same crisscross detail in the back, and it's just kind of like that short sleeve V-neck, and it's super, super long. I like it. I wore it with the jean shorts, and I wore it with like some black leggings and things like that. So it's just simple, but still it was cute and obviously comfortable. And then I forgot I was wearing this, but this is another shirt I got. It's Jessica Simpson, size medium. I liked it because it was a little bit different than that shirt. It's hard to tell. But anyways, it has like a band right here, or you can tie it. So it kind of goes over your bump, like as tight as you want or as loose as you want. So that's nice, and it goes all the way down, high collar, and the sleeves are really loose. It's a kind of like a casual but yet nicer shirt. I think I ended up wearing this with like the black Spank leggings one night with like some black heels because we went out to dinner. So that was really nice just to have like new clothes that actually fit you right, because even though a lot of my clothes I still have fit, they just don't fit right, and so they're not as comfortable as like something that now is maternity clothes. So I actually have the receipt right here for all of that. I guess I kept it. I didn't even know I kept it. But anyway, so it is the Motherhood store. And it says that the original price for the white shorts was $34.98. And then what I paid was $24.48. So it says they're 30% off. And then for the jean, like denim shorts, the Jessica Simpson ones, they're originally $39.98. And then I paid $27.98. So they were 30% off too. And then the white shirt, the one with the cross kind of style, originally, it's Jessica Simpson. Originally, it was $34.98, and then I paid $13.98. So it says that it was 30% off, and then it says an additional sale savings. I think this was on sale. They had like a sale rack, and I think that shirt was on sale with the 30%. And so, and then this shirt I'm wearing right now is Jessica Simpson as well. Originally, it was $39.98, and I paid $20.98. It was 30% off, and then it had another additional sale. So I must have been on the sale rack too. And then the kind of bluish pants, they were originally $39.98, and I paid $10.48. So that's why I got them, because they're not really like necessarily my style, but I guess I looked at the price and I tried them on and they were super comfortable, and so they were 30% off, and then they had a sales savings also of a ton. So that's how I got them for $10. So in case anyone wants to know, I would have paid like subtotal price, it says, before any of the discounts, I would have paid $189.90, so basically $190, but I ended up paying subtotal $97.91 plus tax, obviously. So anyway, so it was really good. I got really lucky. I didn't think I would find that much stuff. Oh, and they give you like a 20% coupon. It says it's good until I think 6/30 of 2019. So I get 20% off any purchase of $40 or more. So that's really nice. So I need to keep that. Maybe that's why I kept it, because now that doesn't make sense. Normally I don't keep receipts. But yeah, so I definitely need to go back and get some more things maybe when it starts to get a little cooler around here. But I live in Florida, so it's going to be a while before it gets really any cooler. So that was all for our Nashville trip, which we took when I was 25 weeks. So in the 25th week, I flew to Nashville, of course. And that was, I remember, that was the first time that when we were flying, and then when we got back to Nashville and kind of got the rental car and got the hotel, and we did a lot of like sightseeing. We had a really busy first day, like really, really busy for anybody, let alone somebody that's already pregnant. So I just remember that was my first time where my feet and like my ankle area was swollen. And I know they say that excuse me, I know they say that like flying, because of the pressure, can make you feel like that swollen feeling. So I think that was it. The flight wasn't that long. I think we flew to Orlando, and so Orlando to Nashville, like actual real flying time, because it's a different time zone. So I think it was like an hour and 20 or 30 minutes. So it's not a long flight at all, but we're on Eastern time and they're on Central time. So that's why, like, the time wise, it was kind of confusing. It looked like we were flying for like 2.5 hours, but we're actually flying for like, I think, an hour and a half. So it wasn't bad. But anyways, we had to get up really, really early that day. I mean, I think we got up at our house at like, honestly, I think it was like 4 or 4:30 in the morning. And we don't live that far from like the airport, but just, you know, there's a lot to do. You have to check your bags, and then you have to go through like the TSA, which is really busy, and then just to make sure you're there to board on time, and if anything goes wrong, we had to park our car, and just, you know, there's a lot to do when you're flying, obviously. So we didn't want anything to go wrong, so we were always trying to plan ahead. So by the time we flew there, got there, I think it was like 9 something in the morning their time in Nashville. And so we had to get a rental car, and we had already planned and paid for, and we had already booked our hotel. But our hotel, so yeah, so our flight landed at like 9:30, but we couldn't check into our hotel room until I think it was 3 or 4 p.m. So obviously we had a lot of time to kill. We had a rental car, so we could just go wherever we wanted. So we kind of just hit the ground running, basically. So we went to a lot of places that I had already planned out, a lot of stores, a lot of restaurants. We had planned to go see like the Grand Ole Opry that night, and so we pretty much just did a lot of sightseeing. They have a lot of like art murals and kind of cute places to take pictures and stuff. So literally from the time we landed, got our car, left the airport, we just like went from there. Like literally I changed my clothes, I put on a little bit of makeup because we left so early in the rental car, and we just started sightseeing. So that whole day was a super, super long day. Obviously we checked our hotel room at like 3, 4, and we just kept going. Like there was a lot to do. And I think that night is when we had the concert at the Grand Ole Opry. I think it was at like 7 o'clock. So we just like hung out, changed, got ready, and go. And we were there for 3 full days, and then a little bit of the 4th day because we left really early to come home as well. So anyways, that was the first time that I really felt like, I felt there was a difference. Like normally I would have been tired, but I would not have been that tired. And like I said, my feet and like ankle area was swollen. I could actually notice a difference. And that was the first time that had happened before. And I just remember like on the flight itself, like my lower back and like my legs area, I just felt really uncomfortable. I was in the middle, so my husband was beside me, and then obviously someone else I don't know was on this side. And the chair went back a little bit, of course, but planes are not comfortable to begin with. And it was super early. Normally I can kind of like rest and relax. I just could not relax. I just remember being super, super tired. And even the flight attendant, when she was like going around with like the drinks and snacks, she was like, "Are you okay?" I think I just looked like so tired, like physically I just looked tired. I just told her, "Yes, I'm fine. I'm just really, really tired right now." And so normally no one would say that to me. I don't think so. But anyway, so I just remember being tired, like my back, my leg area was just, uncomfortable. Like those are common things, but that was the first time like it really started to hit me basically. And that was at 25 weeks. And then even after our trip and when we came home, the next like 2-3 days, I still felt like my feet and my ankle area was still swollen. I think it just took me a lot longer to kind of recuperate than normal. Like obviously you're tired from a trip. Like the next day we came back, I had that next day off from work as well, and so did my husband, so it worked out really, really well. But anyways, I just remember still being just super, super tired and just kind of like slowly getting back into like my norm schedule basically of like day-to-day life, like cleaning or going to work or little things I have to do around here and stuff like that. So little things like that are just slowly starting to become more noticeable and taking a toll on me. But besides that, I have no complaints at all. Like I literally have felt really, really good. I've not had any kind of like sickness or weird food aversions or smell aversions or anything that, a lot of other people have. So I just feel very, very thankful that so far I've had a happy pregnancy and healthy. I'm still working. I'm still working out. I'm still doing all my normal stuff around here. I just kind of have to know that when I'm tired and just kind of like pace myself and just do what I can do, and that's all. So anyways, that's pretty much everything that happened in my week 24 and 25. And like I said, I'm going to try to do a separate little video maybe of the gender reveal, just for my own memories of pictures and then the way we revealed it to our family, which is kind of cool, through a video. And so that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.